welcome back to the Slide Podcast, everyone. And tonight, I am joined with, if I was building a softball team right now, I have two of my ace pitchers that would be on that team here with me tonight. And that is Miss Gameface Gracie and Captain Clutch, Miss Lily Scott. How are you ladies doing?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm excited.
I want to make sure before we get started, we talk about our sponsors. Obviously, Stinger Sports, amazing partner out of Fort Mill, South Carolina. Go see them for all your baseball, BB core, wood bat, slow pitch, softball. Go see them for all your bat needs and gloves and batting gloves and all the fun stuff. Go see Stinger Sports. Also check out Square Shoes, baseball and softball shoes. That's what Rachel Garcia wears. So you got to have them. And then Rachel wears them. So they got to be good. And then lastly, I got to make sure we talk about Walk Up Hero because ladies, you know how important Walk Up music is to us here at the show. And so Walk Up Hero is like the coolest sponsor we've had yet. And like they're offering this cool promo. So first of all, you can sign up to Walk Up Hero for less than $2 a year. All right. That's less than a penny a day. All right. But then what the cool part about it is your team moms, they can go on there, build out your whole team roster with your Walk Up music, and it just simplifies everything with your Spotify, your Apple music account. Go download walkuphero.com/the-slide and you'll get some free merch. Get a free hat, t-shirts, and some stickers. So make sure you go sign up and join. Lily, you're quiet. You can't be quiet on me now. You're not nervous, are you?
No.
I know you're not nervous. Well, what's been going on in your world, Lily? Because we haven't heard from you really since the first episode. I've seen some reels and seen some really cool things you're doing. But like, what's going on in Lily's world?
I had 3 games on Sunday.
Ooh, how'd you do?
We tied the first one, and then we won the second one and the third one.
Sweet. Now, how many times? How many innings did you pitch? Did you pitch all? You didn't pitch all 3 games, did you?
I pitched the last 2, not the first one.
Gotcha. I mean, you know that. Lily, you're a good pitcher. You know that. So that makes sense. You know.
I do.
How's your hitting? How's your hitting?
Me?
Lily? Yeah.
Yes, my hitting's really good. I hit one.
Do what?
I hit one shot to the center field, and I was so happy. It was a triple.
That's good.
Listen,
Thank you.
All right, now I want to go ahead and tell you, Lily, you're going to hit probably some dingers in the future, some swamp donkeys. I'm not sure exactly what you girls call them, but I'm going to need one of those like first 10 or like you got to reserve one of them for me, okay? Because I'm gonna put that on my trophy case. And Gracie, like. Shut it when you throw that I can't take the first no hitter from you. Like Lily's already got no hitters, but like I gotta start keeping trophy collections because you ladies gonna be playing pro ball and this stuff's gonna be like gold mine. Yeah, Gracie, what's going on with you?
This weekend we did play as well. We did take the tournament. We did take the win. I was really proud. I was definitely really happy.
Yeah.
I was kind of off. I did my best, that's for sure. But I know my coaches are proud of me, and my friend ended up playing against me, so that was great. I got to say hi to her, and she did really good as well. So
that's awesome. Well, you know what? That's if you come out of a weekend, you know what, and you've got things that you've done well, and you've got things you know you need to work on. That's coming out of a pretty good weekend right there because none of us are going to come out perfect, and coming out with some victories are good things. So, all right, I got to ask you, ladies, before we get to our guest, did you guys see the AUSL draft last night?
Yes, I did see that. Oh my God!
All right, who are we pulling for now?
Right now, Aisha Kennedy made it to the votes. I forgot what team Megan Grant made it to, and I saw like 3 girls from UCLA. They made it to like all different teams. So it was kind of sad to see how they're gonna have to break apart, and they both
Mm-hmm.
know each other so well. So the thing is that like they're gonna know their little strategies and stuff, even though they're playing against each other. So that's gonna
I
be something to
know.
watch,
It's,
definitely.
Yeah.
what do you think, Lily? Who are you gonna be pulling for now?
Well, I wanted Jordy Ball, but she's on the wait list.
Yeah.
I was pretty mad about that.
Well, she'll get there though. I mean, she'll get
Yeah.
there. I wanted to see Reese Atwood go to the Volts. Because I'm a huge Reese Atwood fan, and I thought it would be so cool to see her and Rachel together. But
Yeah,
look,
Rachel.
now, I mean, I got like the Blaze, Carolina Blaze, like that's where Atwood went. That's where Carla Pickens went. So I got to pull for them a little, but I got to pull for Rachel's Volts. And now, look who they got on their pitching staff. And they both are two-way hitters. I mean, two-way players. So it's going to be awesome. Like AUSL is going to be real this year, and I'm ready. So,
Yes.
and start taking notes because y'all are going to be there at some point. So gotta be ready.
God
All
willing, one day.
Enough of this softball talk without including our guest tonight. So
Yes.
joining us from, we would say Atlanta, Georgia, but right outside Atlanta, a young lady playing 10U softball. She's moving up to 12U in the summer. Miss Lynis, how are you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Hey, look at there. I got the name right?
Yeah.
Good. Look, listen, for everybody out there, if you're reading this name, it looks like Linus, but it's really Lynis. So I want to make sure we correct that out there. So we're not talking peanuts here. We're talking softball, baby. All right. So Lynis, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us, where you're from, who do you play with, and how long you've been playing. And then the final question we always usually seem to ask on this show is, what is your favorite cereal?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And I play with Impact. I play for Thomas.
Awesome. Very cool.
Wait, what was the next question?
How long have you been playing softball?
I've been playing softball for about like 3 years.
Okay. Wow. And you are 10. You're 10 right now?
I'm 11.
11 right now. Okay. 11. Gotcha. Well, that's cool. Now, here's the big question. We talk softball, but here the true big question here is, what's your favorite cereal?
Yes.
My favorite cereal is Captain Crunch.
Okay.
Ooh, I never heard that one.
Gracie, you've never heard of Captain Crunch?
Yeah, I've heard about Captain Crunch. I never heard somebody say that that's their favorite cereal.
Oh, you know what? We've had it a few times this season.
Oh.
You know what?
I like Fruity Pebbles.
See, I'm a Fruity Pebbles person too. And I don't think we've had one person yet to say Fruity Pebbles this season. It's truly broke my heart. I don't know what's happening here.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to call the cereal companies. We gotta get on this.
Sad.
Well, awesome. We love cereal here. We just
Yes.
It's just always a favorite question of ours. But anyway, so tell us how you got started playing softball 3 years ago, and then what made you want to continue playing.
When I first started softball was when I was 8. Yeah, when I was 8, I had watched baseball a lot, and I really wanted to do it because I thought it looked really cool, because I liked the catchers, the pitchers when they were hitting. It all looked really cool to me, and I started training and I played rec, and then I eventually got up to travel.
Wow. Okay.
Cool.
So, for everyone out there, what positions do you play?
I play catcher.
Catcher.
Like, no, it's just you're the catcher, right?
Yeah, I'm the catcher.
You are the kid. I like that. That is, ladies, that's confidence right there. And that you gave me cold chills because I like to see that. All right. So when someone steps on the field, they obviously know you're the catcher. It doesn't mean it doesn't matter what you did before. I'm catching.
Yeah.
All right. Now look. Now both of these ladies, Gracie and Lily, they're pitchers.
Yes.
So this is a good combination here now. So, Gracie, I'm gonna let you start off with a question here. What you got for Miss Lynis?
So I do have a question. So, was there any position that you wanted to play before you went catcher, or is there any position you have been thinking about or trying?
The position I wanted to play before catcher, it was probably like third.
Third.
Oh, okay.
That's
I hear
cool.
that a lot, though. You know what? Because both of those positions, I feel like you have to be a little bit crazy to play. Because third base is dangerous.
Yes,
Listen,
kind of fast.
and in softball, I played baseball. In softball, holy cow, the ball, it's even closer. So third base, like you got to be a little crazy. And then catcher, listen, y'all get beat up back there, so you got to be crazy to play that. So I could see that comparison. So now, what makes you want to continue to play catcher is the real question.
Oh yeah.
I really love connecting with my pitchers, having a good mental mindset, and just being able to see the entire field, every play, everything that happens.
You're the general, right?
Yes.
So this will be fun. I'm not sure if you guys saw one of our most recent Instagram posts, and we were talking about who's the smartest position on the field, and we had a whole group of catchers on that call or that episode. Now I got two pitchers and I got a catcher. Who do you feel like, Gracie and Lily, like on the field? Who's kind of the leader?
On our teams or
just in a position, like generally speaking, what position do you feel like is the leader on the field? Lily, what you think?
Well, I think in the infield it would probably be when you're a pitcher, a lot of balls get hit to shortstop. So I would say if you're an amazing shortstop, that's one of the number one places as a pitcher.
That?
Yeah.
Got it. Gotta have pitcher there. What you gonna say, Grace?
I think the leader on the field, infield, the catchers most definitely they keep the team accountable, and I feel like also the shortstops and the first basemen. I feel like the first baseman when I want to go watch UCLA, the first baseman was always talking to her pitcher. Like there was not one moment where she was not talking. She was hyping her up, telling her like to keep her confidence up. It was just so nice to watch, and I feel like that does also bring confidence to the pitcher. So I feel like she was a big leader as well.
Here's the cool part about that. That's not position based. That's the person, right? So it was kind of a tricky question. And you two actually changed the direction I was even going to go with this question in general. And Gracie, you kind of give us a good example of, you may see the first baseman doing it, but that third baseman can do it. That center fielder could say timeout, run in, have a conversation with the pitcher on the mound, or say whoever the case. Like, it's up to you guys, right? And we know, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, you guys are leaders. And Lynis has already made a statement that she is the catcher. So I'm sitting on here with some dogs, so we full of leadership here tonight. But to answer that question that I ask you guys, it could be anywhere you are. All right, anywhere you are is the good answer there. So, Lily, I'm gonna let you go. What questions do you have for this young lady?
What is the hardest pitch to frame?
Ooh, that's a great one.
That's a good. For me, the hardest pitch to frame would be a screwball.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's one of my main pitches. Yeah.
That's cool.
Why a screwball?
It just
Because
has like, oh, go.
good is because it has like that like spin. It's like kind of unexpected, especially if it's nasty too.
Mm-hmm.
Lily, is your screwball nasty?
I would say yes.
It's filthy,
That's
dirty.
good.
Yeah, it needs Mr. Clean. It's so nasty. That's just silly jokes here, Miss Lynis. Like sometimes I just make silly jokes, but well, that's cool. What's the hardest part about playing catcher, you think?
The hardest part about playing catcher, I would say it is probably keeping yourself confident. And because if you're not confident, then it just like follows. So I would say it is like keeping yourself confident, staying confident about yourself, staying confident that you can do it, because it follows. If you're not confident, then it really follows in other
No.
people. Yeah.
All right. What's like? Let me ask all three of you guys because I know Lily, you're relatively new to the team that you're on. Gracie, you're new to a team.
Yes, I am.
Linus, you've been on Impact for a while. When you're on a team, how do you kind of take on that role of a leader, right? Like, how do you know it's time for you to be a leader on this team? Is it about? Let me give you some options. Is it about how long you've been on the team and you feel like just because you just joined the team, you can't be a leader? Is it when a coach tells you need to be a leader? Or is it just whenever you decide to?
I think that when it's time to be a leader, I think it's when maybe the team's like maybe lacking confidence, or they're losing a game, or they're having a tough inning. Like I feel like that's when is a good time to be a leader because you could show them, like to stay confident and just to keep yourself up. And I feel like that's a great time to be a leader and to show them,
That's
especially when
perfect.
you're new to the team.
Yeah. I mean, I think honestly, like we get the great part right there. What you said, Gracie, is like when's the right time to be a leader is when your team needs you.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we coming up with some good stuff here tonight, ladies. Are y'all picking up what we putting down here? Like we got some good stuff here. What about you, Lily? Tell me about what it's like if I'm on a team with Lily. What do I see from Lily?
Like, I would say the way how to like be a leader is players look at you immediately and then you just like know you have to be the leader of this team.
So what does being a leader mean?
Being a
These are
leader
hard
means
questions.
being a leader means to me is that even if you strike out, never put your head down, because if you strike out and a ball gets hit to you and you're sad, then it's just going to go right under your feet. But you need to stay confident like a leader. So then when the ball gets hit to you, you're able to make that play for your team.
Here's a tricky question. Linus, I'm going to let you answer this one. So if I know I need to be a leader, does that mean that I can never get upset or I can never be mad I struck out?
No, that doesn't mean that you can never be upset.
Well, how do I do both? How do I I'm still a player, I still struck out. I'm not happy, but how do I stay a leader and do that?
You can stay a leader by like, let's say the pitcher is throwing like the same thing, like the same routine over and over again. You can tell the other players what they're throwing so that they know what they're throwing.
Okay.
And what their like thing is. Like they're doing.
Yeah. Like any little tips that you can help your team out with, right? So because then that says it's not just about what just happened to me, but hey, let me prevent it from happening to you. Like that's some good stuff right there. All right, Linus, you've had some pictures that's been crazy, wild, all over the place that you've been like, oh my gosh, throw a strike. Right?
Yes.
You don't have to name them. It's okay. But what do you say when you walk out on the mound and you got a pitcher that just needs to throw some strikes? What do you say?
I would definitely help her. Like, sometimes it will be just like the mentality that she has. Like, let's say she struck out earlier and she really doesn't have that mentality that she used to before she struck out.
Mm-hmm.
I would help bring up her confidence, tell her positive things to help her a lot. And I would help her. I would probably tell her a joke so that she can laugh well.
I like
That's
it.
good humor.
And
Now, what do your catchers say to you guys when they need to come out and visit with you guys, Gracie and Lily?
I think our catchers, if we're struggling or something just happened where like, maybe they got a hit or something, I think most of our catchers they come up and just tell us to reset, to take deep breaths, to just get a strike, focus on the pitch, focus on mechanics. I feel like that's just what catchers mostly do. They just have you reset, just take a deep breath and just go to the next pitch. One
Okay,
pitch at a time.
there you go.
Yeah.
Lily, what about you?
Well, my catcher's like really funny, so I bet she would come up to me and like start making jokes, and she would be like, "Oh yeah," and then she'd probably be like, "This umpire's squeezing you so bad," and then I would just laugh and get on the mound and have fun.
We need to get you mic'd up for these visits and stuff, and like y'all bet y'all talking about some really cool stuff. Y'all are like, listen, we're about to strike this person out. What y'all want to eat after this game? Like y'all already making dinner plans while y'all doing mound visits.
What are you gonna order?
Yeah, exactly. Linus, is that what you're out there doing? Like, listen, time out, time out. You're in the bottom of the last inning. Like, listen, we need to go ahead and put this order in for these appetizers here. What you want to get, pitcher? That's cool. Like you could pull out the phone. You could do like some Uber Eats or something. I don't know.
Uber Eats.
That's funny. All right. Plug for Uber Eats. We need you to be a sponsor here. So awesome,
Yes.
Gracie. What else you got for this lady?
Well, earlier we did talk about how when the screwball was like the hardest pitch for her to frame. A screwball's sort of the opposite of a curveball. So has that ever been a little hard for you to frame as well? It just goes the opposite way. So I'm just like wondering.
no, the curveball is actually one of my favorite pitches to frame. Because I like to frame it because I like to go outside, and that's like the best I can frame. Like is outside.
Mm.
You're a righty. You're a
Oh,
righty.
yeah, I'm a righty. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that you like that stretch over the top
Yeah.
to kind of pull in. Gotcha. Okay. I like it.
That's cool.
Now you're making a big move going into is it 12U here in the summer?
Yes.
How you feeling about that?
I feel very confident about it because I've played in 12U before
Okay. Okay.
with some of the pickup teams I have. And I don't really think it's going to be much of a difference, but I don't really know yet. So we'll see what happens because there's definitely going to be harder teams to play and then easier teams.
Well,
Yeah,
every
it's
time.
always that little loop of teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, and that's kind of life, you know. You're going to always find some people that's better at you at certain things, and you're going to have people that you're better at certain things. But you know, really, it never matters about other people. It's just about you. So, well, let me ask you a question. How often do you train? Because I know these ladies here, I feel like they live on the mound in the circle. Ooh, Lily, that's another one. I live in the circle.
Yeah, I like that. That one's good.
I live
I
in
live
the
in the
circle.
circle. I
That's a
live
good
in the
one.
circle. My circle of trust. I don't know, something like that. Like we could do some like, ooh. All right. Anyway, Lily and I are like Lily's the mastermind when it comes to like merch and stuff. So anyway, yeah.
I say I'll train like about four times, four or three times a week.
Okay.
That's
Do
good.
you are you focusing how much time do you spend in the cages?
So I usually do like 30 minutes before a hitting session because we get there
Okay.
like really early, like an hour and 30 early.
So
Yeah,
hey,
good.
let me show you guys something here. Now, this is middle school ball right here. You guys ready?
Middle school.
This is
Yep.
middle school ball here. This is Lynis right up here. She's stepping up to bat.
See,
Up. That was a strike. Why didn't you hit that ball? I'm sorry. It was just a bit high and outside.
does anybody see anything?
You don't see anything?
No,
I see it.
I do
Here it
too.
comes.
I don't see it. Oh no. No, I don't see it.
You might need to rotate your phone.
I don't see anything.
All right, that was it. That was a pretty good hit. All right, so now this is video number 2. Let's see if she's a good hitter.
Oh
A
God.
little from the side, a little from the side. Bam!
Good job, baby girl! Yay! Run it, ladies!
Oh,
Run it!
there we go. Now I see it.
Run it! Slide it!
Look at that.
Oh my
Stand
God.
up triple. Listen, if
Whoa.
you're listening to this at home, like, yeah, she's got some power. Well, let's see what this one is. I
couldn't
can't
see
remember.
it. I couldn't see it at first. At first I saw it, and then it would go away.
Oh, you want to see the first one again? Let's go back and see the first. It was good. She's sorry, whoever that lady was. That's hilarious. If you know who that was, just let her know we talked about her. All right. Now we're going to pause. Lynis, at this moment, what's going through your mind?
There in this exact moment, like I don't think. Okay, so if you like go one more second, you'll hear the coach on the side say something. Hold on. Say it yet? Hold on. I don't think he said it yet. But he said
Is it during the pitch?
I don't know. I think it was like before the pitch.
All right, hold on. Let's go back here and see. I heard you get what you get.
So he said, "This is your time," and I was just thinking, like the coach on the right, he said, "This is your time," and I just like was thinking really confident, and that I had this pitch and that it was mine to hit.
I love it. I love it. All right, we're gonna watch this third video here. Lynis, you know which one this is? You've seen this one?
Yeah, this was like not long ago. I don't think it was long ago.
This is a nice looking field. Nice looking
It is
field.
really nice.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens here. We're watching on Game Changer View here. Let's see. Little dance moves. I like. Oh. Bam. Whoa! Snap.
Oh my gosh.
That was a quick video, but did the ball leave the park?
No, it didn't. Sadly, no. It was so close. It was literally so close.
It looked like it was. It sounded and looked good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you haven't cleared the fence yet. Not yet. All right. Well, there is no doubt. It's coming.
Yes.
So, power hitter, here you come. I mean, look, you're 11 years old and you're already hitting
11.
tanks like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's good
That's
stuff.
good.
Yeah. What kind of working out you do? What's your favorite drills?
Probably. So there's this drill that I do on. Do you know what a Bosu ball is?
Oh, what's that?
A Bosu ball.
Bosu ball. I don't.
Lily, do
do.
you know what a Bosu ball is?
Right there. So you see the blue thing right there?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, balance. Yeah, for balance.
So when I hit, there's two ways to do this. I do this in catching and in hitting. So when I hit, I put my one of my knees down. I put my right knee down on it, and then I extend my left leg out.
Yep.
And it's basically to help you like stay down, like have your chest over the plate, so you're not like standing up tall, so that you use your legs a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite drills to do because I love it. I love it.
That's so cool.
That's cool.
Lily, what questions you got for this lady?
I when
Y'all
your
might
pitcher,
listen. Y'all might be playing on the same college team at some point down the road.
Hopefully, let's hope.
Seriously,
Yeah.
all three of you could be on the same college
I mean, the
team.
way she hits now, that's like crazy.
Y'all need a
Imagine what she's
catcher.
gonna imagine what she's gonna be like.
Where are we going? We're going Oklahoma. We're going Texas, UCLA. Where are you three ladies going to go together?
I'm going anywhere. I'll go anywhere.
So well, at least you're keeping
There we go. I like
options
that.
open.
I like that. I'll go anywhere. I'll go anywhere because
That's
you know
good.
what? That's what people want to hear. Like,
Mhm.
just
Awesome.
take an opportunity and make the best of it. Like when you get a chance, grab it, hold it, squeeze it until it just can't go anywhere. Lily, you were about to ask a question, and then obviously I ruined it because I'm rude. But go ahead.
okay, well, when your pitcher is throwing like lots and lots of strikes, and your blue isn't like calling strikes or anything, as a catcher, what do you say to them?
As a catcher, I would say to them that they're doing fine, they're doing perfectly fine, and they're doing really good, and that it's not their fault because we've had umps do that to us before, and like they'd say, "Oh, the strike zone, it's smaller because she's smaller," and it's like it's right down the middle, and then he's like ball, and it's not a ball. So I try to encourage them a lot more because I don't want them getting down for something that's not their fault when they're doing perfectly fine.
Here is a challenge. This would be hilarious. Lily, tell me what you think about this. All right. In that situation, imagine this. All right. Lily, you're on the mound. Lynis, you're behind the plate. Lily's hitting it. Like she's hitting the corners. She's paint. Like she's Mr. Miyagi Karate Kid painting the corners, okay? But then Blue's not giving it to us. What if the next time, Lily, you throw a strike and Lynis, you think it's a strike, and when he says ball, you stand up and yell strike, and then the next pitch comes strike? I think that would be hilarious.
Do it. See how that goes.
I can't do it. I don't play. They won't let me play. First of all, I'm way too old.
That'd be kind of like that'd be cool if we were like maybe in rec ball, maybe not at such a serious thing, so they don't get in that much trouble.
I know it. Yeah. I know. It's one of those games where you don't listen to my advice. Like I'm probably not going to recommend good things. Lily knows. She knows to stay clear of my advice. Lily, if you had a catcher like this, would this make you a better pitcher?
I think so.
That's it. I would think so too.
Because if you have a catcher that's able to catch all of your pitches, block all of your pitches, because if you have a catcher that's able to catch that rise ball and it doesn't go over their head, that's amazing for that. That's why I think it would make you a better pitcher.
Mm-hmm. And then as a pitcher, then you've got more confidence that you can throw all your pitches then, right?
Yeah.
Like that's super cool. What about you, Gracie?
I've one question I wanted to ask. Do you think that like all catchers always are like big hitters? Because from the catchers I've seen, they do hit like really far, but it's the type of training they do, I think, because like all catchers probably do the same training and they have a lot of leg muscle, because I would never forget this one time where I catched like my pitchers. She just did snaps. And my legs were sore for like a week and I could not walk. So I'm like, these girls do like innings and games, and how do they like not get sore? Like I don't know the type of training they do, and they hit bomb after bomb, and I'm like, wow. So do you think that all catchers are like big hitters?
I mean, you are right about it depends on the training that they do, because I would say that if they're like me, if they do a lot of training and they keep working hard and they're set to that goal that they're going to, then yeah, they're going to be a big hitter one day. And that they're going to be a great catcher if they keep working hard and doing what they're doing. They're going to be great. I would say that probably because our legs, because we do it. If you're consistently catching, your legs sort of get used to it, and
Well, I'll help you here. This is a question for anyone. When you're a hitter, where does your power come from?
your legs,
Yeah, like
your legs and your hips.
Right?
Yeah.
So strong legs, good hips, right?
Strong hits.
Right? That's a lot of, that's where your power comes from, right? Most of us like to think, in the baseball world, for example, big strong guys, they're the big home run hitters. When reality, sometimes it's the tall skinny guy, or the tall skinny girl that just honestly knows how to drive off for her back hit, right? She knows how to drive and move her weight forward through the ball. So, and that's why it's so cool. The game of softball and baseball is so cool, because you don't have to be the biggest and the strongest. You just got to know your mechanics, just those foundational skills, and it'll make you successful.
And
Lynis, I have to say,
too.
What's that?
And if you're both, it's cool too. Like you see, like Megan Grant and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good. If you're not it, it's good. If you know how to just get the ball out, even if you're both.
Well, look, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I know all three of you guys, want to be hitters as well, and so, spend time, put that time in there, in the cages, work on your legs, because I mean, catchers, not every catcher is a good hitter, and history, in MLB, historical catchers haven't been a big offensive producer. Up until probably the last 10 to 15 years is when catchers really started actually becoming big hitters. So the game has changed so much from just being solely a defensive position to saying, hey, we want our catchers to actually drive in runs too. So, Lynis, who do you look up to? Do you have a college player out there? Do you have a pro player that you kind of look up to?
I look up to Ali Shipman.
Okay. You train with her, right?
Yeah, I do train with her.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome. That's super cool. Now what's your goals? So what's the goal now that this new path of softball is now around? Like, where do you see yourself in the future?
I see myself in the future probably playing really big, but that depends on what I do, like what future me does.
Yep.
And I see myself in the future like going like places.
I love it.
Cool.
Why not? Lynis, why not?
Yeah, like why not?
Why not? Gracie, why not?
I don't know.
Gracie,
There's no not.
you want to be a professional softball player?
Yes, I do.
Why not? Lily,
There's no not.
you want to throw a perfect game as a professional softball player, win a national championship? You want to do those things?
Yeah.
Of course.
Why not? Lynis just gave the answer up there. It's based on what future me does, right? Do I keep this passion? Do I keep this same drive that I have today? Will I wake up tomorrow and feel differently, or will I wake up tomorrow just more determined than what I was the day before? And you're like, what's going on? I like it. Look, I'm telling you, the future is right here. Lynis, I'm glad I'm starting to see some East Coast here. I was, these West Coast girls are, kind of showing me the West Coast ways. I'm glad to see we got an East Coast girl up here representing. So, I like it. Ladies, any final questions for Miss Lynis before we get to our final question?
Ooh.
I do.
Lily, I saw the anticipation, so I just had to call that out there. Any final other questions, though?
I do.
Oh, go right ahead.
Okay.
If you can't ask the question that you can't ask, right?
Yes, I know.
Go right ahead.
Okay. So you're in a tournament. This is the championship game. Would you rather hit a home run to win it all, or would you rather have 2 outs and you throw somebody out at second? Which one would you rather do?
That is a question.
Catcher's perspective.
I would is it the last inning?
Yeah, last inning to win the game.
I would probably go with throw someone out.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's just sometimes it's a little more intense.
Adrenaline rush.
Yeah, the adrenaline rush is great. It's really good.
You know what? When a pitch happens and a catcher makes the transfer so smooth and makes that throw down, it is art, how everything works. Now, do you have a pretty good success rate on throwing out runners?
Yeah.
You're still young, and a lot of that depends on your pitchers too, right?
Yes.
You got to have a pitcher that can get it to the plate so you can get it to the base in time. So I'm fully aware of those things as well. So, I can't wait. Lily, do you have another question?
Oh, you're low.
Well, I have one of the main questions, but I can't say it. So
I love it. I love it.
do
Lily,
have a question.
I've missed you, Lily. Yes, ma'am, Miss Game Face Gracie.
I do have a question. So before you started playing softball and becoming a catcher, all that, was there ever something you wanted to do before, like a different sport or something you think might have helped softball?
I think the sport I would have done if it wasn't for softball was probably basketball.
Oh, why basketball?
Because that's one of the first sports I started playing.
That's cool.
I was 5 or 6 when I started playing basketball.
I think, watch this, guys. Watch this.
Oh God.
She likes to play basketball. Watch. Boom. Watch this. How about that? Speaking of basketball, watch this one. Look, that's why she likes to be a catcher. That's why she likes basketball. She's taking it from them. I like it. I think that was really cool. Let's see what she finished. Okay. All right. I thought you were about to have some words there. I didn't know what was going on here. So, well, that's so cool. To be a well-rounded athlete too. Listen, let me tell you something. So basketball, when we talk about hips and transferring weight, right? When you're passing a basketball, every single time you're passing a basketball, what are you using?
I would say probably your core or your hips.
Core and your hips. And your leg, right? If you're about to push, shove a super fast pass, to your point guard over in the corner, you got to really put your hips into it, right? Push through that ball. Same thing as hitting. Right? That's why scouts prefer athletes that have played multiple sports, because there's some movements that you get from other sports that can help you in your main sport, but you don't actually activate those muscles by doing what you're used to doing. So I'm just full of all kind of crazy knowledge tonight. Lily, that's
actually not crazy knowledge, actually.
Yeah. Every once in a while.
I can relate. I can relate.
Yeah, every once in a while, Gracie, we say something smart, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we try. We try. Linus, sometimes we say a lot of crazy stuff on here, but I will say tonight, I am so impressed by you. If I didn't know your age, I would have thought you were your maturity level is 14, 15. Yeah. Do you have older brothers and sisters?
I have an older sister. I have 2 younger brothers.
Okay. All right. I could see big sister in there.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, there's certain traits you see when you've got siblings like that. So anyway, all right, let's get to the final question.
Wait, I have one more question.
Okay.
Okay. I have one more question.
Okay.
Okay. For the World Series, who do you think's gonna be the final 8?
Final 8?
Yes.
Ooh, let's go 4. It might be a challenge to go 8. Let's go final 4.
Okay. Let's see.
Like teams or people?
Teams.
Ooh. This is hard. This is a hard question. I would like college teams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Probably Oklahoma, Texas Tech.
Yes.
Maybe UCL. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Yeah.
I don't know about UCLA. They don't have the
Yeah,
pitching.
UCLA. I mean, kinda. I'd say kinda.
Kinda.
And then
All right.
I'll finish it off with Texas.
All right.
Texas,
I was going to say
Oklahoma, Texas Tech, and UCLA 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
I think instead of UCLA, I would go Alabama.
What happened, Lynis? I thought you're a big Bruins fan.
I love UCLA, but they just don't have the pitching right now. They have the hitters, but when they're gonna get against those like very, very good teams, Texas has a lot of good hitters, so Texas just gonna crank on all of that because UCLA has very good hitters, but just not good pitchers right now.
Yeah,
what do you think? What about Tennessee?
Been taken, I think.
What about Tennessee?
I was gonna say that. I had Tennessee in my
Tennessee.
and like the back of my head, I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, they got Pickens, but then they have another young lady. I can't remember her name. She's a brunette. She got pitcher of the month. She threw a perfect game a couple weeks ago. She's good. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of really good pitching too, because Texas has got some pitching. What's the Keegan? The young lady from Texas. What's her name? Lily, I know you know her. Keegan
Cavan.
Who is it?
Tegan Cavan. I don't think
Yes.
Texas is gonna win the World Series this year because they had Cambria, and I thought they were gonna win with her. But then I don't think Cambria is gonna stay there, and she's not gonna pitch. And they have the freshman. After one time of the lineup, they just crank off her, and Tegan Gavon, they're having her pitch way too much, so she's gonna get weared out.
Yeah,
so,
kind of the same thing as Texas Tech did last year. I mean, when you kind of put everything on one pitcher, you kind of hard.
Gets quick.
Yeah. I mean,
it's hard. Imagine you're playing for a college team and they're using you every single game and you just have to be perfect every single time and they're just using you and only you.
Well, sometimes the players are like, sign me up. I want to be that person for my team, right? So I don't think there's ever a situation where like a player's health is in concern, or at least the player is being honest. Okay. Sometimes the player is going to say, no, my arm, my shoulder feels great, whatever. And because they just want to stay in the game when in reality they could be hurting. So
it's a good thing. It could be a little stressful at times, and it could be a great thing because at the end of the day, some people want to be that person, especially if they're like benching and stuff,
Well, I mean, look at Najee
Kennedy. Najee Kennedy.
All right. Yeah. Look at Najee Kennedy. Last question. Miss Lynis, I promise this is usually the hardest question we ask.
Hardest question.
Hardest.
Of all. Like, you're going to start sweating.
Like, and we've just put it off on you. Like, we just we brought it up 10 minutes ago, and here we are 10 minutes later, and we still haven't asked to you yet. And it's super hard. It's super hard.
Super hard. You're going to start
so
sweating.
Hard. Lily, it's so hard, right? Don't say it yet. Lily, it's so hard, right?
I mean,
So
I
hard,
know
right?
Fine, it's so hard.
Hold on. All right, let me set it up. All right, this question is brought to you by Walk Up Hero. Again, make sure you go sign up. It costs you less than $2 for a year to sign your team up. Simplify the process for your team mom. Get all your Walk Up music loaded into this app. Go to walkuphero.com/slide. Again, you're going to get some really cool merch and a really cool app. So, Lily, step up to the plate and let's go.
Okay. What is your favorite walk-up song?
My favorite walk-up song would have to be... My favorite walk-up song is probably the one I'm using right now because I've used it I've used it every time I play softball.
Well, there you go. That's got to be it.
It's called Nueve York by Bad Bunny. I'm actually using the original one right now, but it's the same.
Okay, awesome. You know what? I've been exposed and learning more about Bad Bunny and the music. And listen, my favorite place is Miami because I'm a Miami Dolphins and a Hurricanes fan. That's okay. Everybody makes fun of me. It's okay. Lily.
I like the Padres.
Well, okay, Padres are respectable. My Hurricanes are definitely respectable now, but people like clown on me for the Dolphins. It's okay. Lynis, who you pull for? Are you over there coughing because you laughing at me?
No, I was just my throat was dry.
I don't know if I don't know if I believe that or not, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Awesome. Well, thank you guys again for listening. Lynis, tell us how we can find you on social media.
You can use my tag Lynis the Menace on Instagram and TikTok.
Who come up with Lynis the Menace?
Me.
That is so awesome. Like, you know what? I'm going to be telling my wife in a few years, like, watch this girl behind the plate. That's Lynis the Menace. I know her.
Lynis the Menace.
Yeah. All right. And I need one of those home run balls too. Like, not like the first ones. Like, you got to give them to your parents and everything. And I can save a couple for you. But just remember, the Slide Podcast needs a home run ball. All right, Gracie, how can we find you on social media, young lady?
You could find me on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube on Gameface Gracie.
Amazing. Your content is just continues to just get better and better, Gracie. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And last but definitely not least, Miss Lily Scott, how can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram and Pro Velocity.
Pro Velocity. There you go.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you very much for listening. Make sure you go follow and find us at theslidepodcastshow.com. You can find us on all social media channels as well, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. This episode will, if you're listening to the audio version of this episode on a Friday, the YouTube video version will come out tomorrow. So, again, thank you guys for listening and supporting. Continue to send us some more guests because we need more rock stars like Miss Lynis here. So, all right, guys, thank you again very much. And Gracie, close us out.
Lynis, until next time.
We'll catch you on the slide.
Thanks for joining the action and sharing our love for the game. Now go practice your swing, or at least look like a pro in the mirror. Subscribe and follow the Slide Podcast and the Field Team on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all your favorite social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review, a thumbs up, and recommend us to every person you meet. Got a question? Drop it in your review. We might just answer it on the podcast. Keep grinding, dreaming big, and remember, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Till next time, we'll catch you on the slide.